Hi, I'm James Schillinglaw. I'm here with William Van Wassenhove, who is Director of Sales and Marketing at the Lexington Hotel here in New York. And it turns out the Lexington Hotel has a story, and we're here to tell you that story and also unveil 6 brand new suites that pay homage to great figures in history and great events here at the hotel. And this is Insider Travel Report. Now, William, I have to tell you, I've been passing by this hotel for years, and I didn't realize the history this hotel has. Tell us a little bit about the history of the Lexington Hotel.
So this hotel, indeed, as you say, has a lot of history that dates back to 1929, when it was built by the architects Schultz and Weaver, that are very well known in New York for all their iconic buildings. This is also one of their iconic buildings. The hotel has had a lot of celebrity guests staying here, a lot of heads of states, high-end business travelers. It's been a mix over the time, but of course, I think probably the most notable guests in the hotel were Marilyn Monroe and Joe DiMaggio, that actually lived in the hotel during their brief marriage here in New York City.
And we're going to tour that suite in just a bit. Right now, but it is amazing how much of a history this hotel has.
Yes, I mean, it is a prime location in New York City. We've had incredible people stay here. We've had the Hawaiian Room, which was one of the iconic Hawaiian nightclubs in New York City for over 30 years, that was here in the building. People like Arthur Godfrey having their radio shows here, broadcast here directly from the hotel. Dorothy Lamour, everyone, like there's a history with art, there's history with jazz, there's history with dance, movies, so there's so many things that have happened here, and very excited to share them with you and to show you how we've paid tribute to that with all the different specialty suites that we're relaunching today.
And that's what we're going to do right now. Let's start off here, where we are here, and we'll take a look around. This is the Conservatory Suite. Talk a little bit about what's in the Conservatory Suite.
So this Conservatory Suite is very unique in New York. It's sort of a little winter garden in the middle of the city, so you get to see the whole city skyline from your very own living room. The suite was redesigned with that in mind as well, more of a winter garden theme, where you have some floral elements, a lot of wood, very natural. It's a very peaceful room, a very quiet room, and you can just overlook the hustle and bustle of New York City in the comfort of your own little glass room.
Well, thanks for sharing on that one, and then let's go visit, and I'll let William guide you through the next 5 suites as well.
Absolutely.
And on we go.
So this is the Ernest Hemingway suite, which was redesigned as part of the new project for the 6 specialty suites at the Lexington Hotel. As you'll be able to discover, this suite encompasses everything that is very typical to Hemingway, from his Key West residencies, the typewriter, all his writing. You've got a very nice bar cart. He was also known for that too. We paid homage to Hemingway as, although he didn't like New York City per se, when he was in New York City, this was his home away from home. So this room really recreates his environment, his atmosphere, and all the things that are dear to him. This is the Hawaiian Room. So this is one of the newest specialty suites that we have at the Lexington Hotel, and it pays tribute to the Hawaiian Room that was actually a nightclub and a very famous place in New York from the late 30s all the way up until the 60s, where we had people from the Big Island that came over and had luau's. There were specialty cocktails. It was a great entertainment place. So we decided to bring Hawaii back into the hotel with this new specialty suite called the Hawaiian Room. So this is the Arthur Godfrey suite at the Lexington Hotel. Arthur Godfrey needs no introduction. He was a famous New York-based radio and TV broadcaster, and actually broadcast live from this hotel at the time of the Hawaiian Room. So we decided to pay tribute to him in this entertainer suite and this amazing apartment that could have been his home as well. All the design was inspired by him, the colors he liked, obviously the radio, the television, and the aspects of his life that happened here at the Lexington. Welcome to the Lady Ellis suite. So this suite pays tribute to Ella Fitzgerald, who at the time the hotel was being built and opened, was making her debuts at the Apollo Theater in Harlem. So this was right in the prime of the jazz age. This room pays tribute to her jazz heritage, and to the jazz heritage of many other people here in New York City, of which the Lexington was a part. Welcome to the Norma Jeane suite. So this suite pays tribute to Marilyn Monroe, who lived here as a permanent resident with her husband, Joe DiMaggio, who was a famous Yankees player, obviously. So during the 50s, when they had their short marriage, this was their apartment, the actual apartment. So the redesign of the suite was based on combining all the different elements from what she adored and what he adored, and really recreating the atmosphere of their apartment.
So William, thank you very much for showing us around these great suites, 6 wonderful historic suites that you've redesigned at the Lexington Hotel. And let's just recap, what are those suites again?
So we started off with the Conservatory Suite, then moved on to the Hemingway Suite, the Hawaiian Room, the Arthur Godfrey Suite, the Lady Ellis Suite, and the one we're in right now, the Norma Jeane Suite.
Amazing suites here at the Lexington Hotel, and you've done a great job to pay tribute to these historic figures and to the history of this hotel.
Thank you very much, James.
I'm James Schillinglaw at the Lexington Hotel here in New York City, Midtown, and this is Insider Travel Report.